included.
Oh my god. Hello! Welcome! You will have no idea what the conversation was before this podcast started. Holy fuck. You genuinely made my butthole clench then. I was like, that was,
Oh.
you know, basically any time we go out and we always end up doing dumb shit and like almost getting ourselves killed. That was like that's how I felt just then. Like I genuinely thought that was going to be the end of my life as we know it.
Oh, whew. You might want to check that
Man.
just before the audio.
No, it's fine. I watched well, I didn't watch through the last one, but I watched the like beginning and end just to make sure where it cut off. But yes, anyway, welcome. Hello.
Hello, welcome to
Welcome
this
to
dog shit podcast
Yes.
that we, for
Yeah.
some reason, are now doing.
Yeah, I know. Second podcast in, and now we're professional. We have an intro.
Yep,
Um,
we
the
we
I-
have an intro
I
now.
feel like the first one. Yeah, that's all we need. We could end it right now. To be honest, the intro was good enough.
Well, thank you for watching or listening. So,
Yeah. So anyway,
see you soon.
but yeah, I suppose this will become a reoccurring event. But
We've
no,
got
last time was
16
just a
views on that
tester.
other one.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, last time was just a test to see how it would run turning a live stream, like the audio from a live stream into a podcast, and it worked, and people liked it. So you know what? Welcome back.
I
And
think
yeah,
we should
I feel like
introduce who we are, 'cause
yeah,
no
that's
one
what I
knows
was
who we
just
are.
about to say. I think we should have probably done that on the first podcast, or even the first live
Sweats
stream. But you
nervously.
know, yeah, sweats in moron. So I am Peter. You might hear my name. Very rarely. You'll most likely hear Poot more often than you'll hear Peter. This is my beautiful, beautiful son, who's also in the podcast.
Yeah.
Leonard.
Thank you, Father.
Uh,
Yep, my name is Leonard, or you can follow my Twitch, Lenbro1.
You will never hear his actual name because no one ever uses it.
Yeah, that's
so
not my
he-
real name, but you'll never know my real name, ever.
Yeah,
So I have a bit of safety.
yeah, for anonymity reasons.
Yeah.
Even though everyone knows you as Leonard anyway. It always confuses me when I search for you on things like Facebook or even Instagram, like, because I always type in Leonard. It's like on Messenger, I type in mum, and then I'm like, wait, that's not her fucking name. That's like, that's not. It's like, obviously, she's not. Yeah, mum. So, Americans say mom, don't they?
MOM.
I swear they. Yeah, MOM. See, it sounds weird to me. Or it sounds weird hearing British people say mom.
Mom,
Hey, mom.
make me a sandwich, wench.
I mean, I just call her Mother Dearest most of the time, because then she'll usually, make me a sandwich. I'm not that lazy. I do cook, I'm a professional chef. I can make pasta. I can make microwave meals.
I can
And I
do
can
a
cook
rustler
beans.
burgers.
Wow.
I don't know.
You truly are.
What can I make? Okay. I guess we've got our own, like, a first topic.
Yeah.
Cooking.
Wow.
Um,
Welcome to Aunt Bessie's cooking tutorials.
I can make a banging stir fry, and I think that's about it. Toast. Make toast.
I was drinking and you're like,
Sandwiches. I am
"That's
a
about it."
sandwich connoisseur.
I mean, yes, you worked at undisclosed sandwich store.
Yes.
So, I mean, you were a quote unquote sandwich artist for, I don't know how long. How long were you there for?
Just over a year, actually. Pretty sure.
Oh fuck that for a laugh. Because I'm
food.
yeah.
Of what?
I
You're
suppose. I was gonna say vegetarian. Yes, I am a vegetarian, which means my cooking is a bit different to everyone else's, I suppose. But I just use corn food. So like on a like stir fry or like a mixed grill or something, I just use like corn sausages instead of normal sausages, which I will argue till the end of the earth that they taste better than normal sausages. Like normal sausages are poo. They taste awful. They're so bland. I can't stand them. Like even when I did eat meat, it was just disappointing. When you got like a mixed grill and then there was just you like for some reason they always look appetizing and then you bite into them and remember it's just a tube of squishy tastelessness. so disappointing.
Yes. No, I like normal sausages. Only because
I think it's
I only have them
carry
on a
on.
barbecue. I don't really have them on a barbecue.
Oh.
So grilled,
Yeah, if
why
they're
not?
like yeah, I was gonna say that's fine. I think it is probably a British thing though, isn't it? Because we do have the stereotype of like yeah, we like boil everything and
So we're
the only
dirty.
seasonings we use are salt and pepper. And to be fair, for most people that is very true. Like I have a salt rack over here, and like herbs and stuff. So I try a little bit harder, but still, like most of the time, I will just use salt. I don't even like pepper, to be honest. Too
I
spicy. I'm joking. No,
mayonnaise
I'm just
is
not a fan.
spicy.
Yeah, it is, and if, you can't argue with us because it's subjective. Mayonnaise spicy.
I am a
But yeah,
white person, so mayonnaise spicy.
salt is sour. Can't eat
Salt
it.
is sour.
But yeah, so now that you've for some reason heard our cooking skills, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just a good idea to like elaborate on who they're listening to, because,
Two twats.
like I said, yeah, basically, because the only thing they can tell from us, or our voice anyway, because they've not even seen our faces, they now
You
know
never
our
will.
name. Yeah, we're going to stay anonymous forever until we become president of the United States. Obviously,
From some
it'll be like a joint. It'll be a joint presidency of us. But
Who am I? Where am I?
where am I?
Where am I?
Uh,
This
I mean,
McDonald's.
people are gonna know who that's a reference to. Anyone, a
Haha.
a potential president that forgets everything. I wonder.
Bro, what do you mean? America's not fucked.
I feel like we should avoid that topic,
Oh yeah,
just
most
in
of our
case.
viewers are American. For some reason.
Yeah, they are.
Why are you
I
listening
know.
to us?
Well,
What's
well,
wrong with you?
I think it's because we have just the most relaxing voices. What the
fucking
fuck was
choked.
that laugh?
I choked. Oh, shut up.
But maybe I should do one of those sleep tape things, you know,
What, the
where people
ASMR
like,
ones?
yeah, it's
Would
like,
you be doing that next year? Go ahead. Be like,
yeah, okay, January 2021, we're going to be doing a sleep tape. Stop. That's so distracting. Yeah, it's like,
sorry.
I don't know. I'll be reading, I'll read Moby Dick as a sleep tape.
Ew, I'd rather fucking die.
It's one of the like, or not one of the longest books, but it's super fucking long, isn't it?
Everybody knows it, and it's
All I know
questions.
is it Call Me Ishmael is the first line of the book. That's it. That's literally all I know from that book. I know the story, and that's it. Oh, as you can tell, we're very educated. We're very intelligent, okay?
Ontological.
I haven't read a book in ages, actually. That's probably quite bad.
It's okay, I can't read.
Oh well, that's also a British thing.
Yeah, we're actually thick as pig shite.
Yeah, our voices are actually a big bamboozle. You might think that we're intelligent, but in fact, we're just fucking
We're idiots.
brain dead. We're literally just like vegetables in British skin, which is two very unfortunate things.
British.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's another
not
thing I'd like
freedom.
to talk about. When you know the
Yes.
meme, like British people be like,
British, yeah,
no, it's
yeah.
you're thinking of English people, but you don't know anything about the Welsh or the Scottish or Northern Ireland.
Or
No one refers them lot
oh,
when they're
yeah,
saying.
don't say. Let's not talk about Southern Ireland. They're not a fan.
No, no, what I'm
Um,
trying to say is like British people. You're thinking of Londoners essentially. So
yeah, that is what I will say. It's a very weird like stereotype to think of. So um like a lot of American people are starting to realize that chavs exist, which is so
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
that they're learning about that part of our
Oh
culture
God.
because it's one of the worst parts. But um
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but like obviously we're from the Midlands. We live in the countryside, so
Yeah. That's all you'll
like
know
we're
from our location. We are Midlands, most boring part of the
yeah, I was
country,
gonna say
but
yeah,
also
it's
possibly
literally
the
just
most safe because
I
nothing
would
happens
say
here.
it's the safest and it's also it
Fuck
is
all.
probably the nicest in terms of not nicest in terms of people. Well, it's like one of the nicer areas though.
Yeah,
If you go towards like London area, which is nowhere near us, obviously, like then
yeah,
you get well, you get the more wealthy people that are
yeah.
just
Loads of people live in London
fucking
are wealthy
assholes.
because
But
London is
yeah,
a
because of housing prices.
yeah, London's an
Oh my god.
expensive place.
It's so fucking insane. I was looking at so obviously you saw the conversation in the group chat between me and George about New Zealand house prices and stuff. But I looked at house prices here. It's like even a like one bedroom like shared apartment kind of thing, as in you're like you have a room to yourself and that's it. It's like fucking £600 a month to like fucking rent out one room.
Yeah,
I'm like, are you shitting me?
it's not
I
the
was like, what the
best.
fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
house
I get
prices have
it.
increased, and as
Yeah.
angry little friend bangs on
Yeah.
about. If George, or Grog, or Frog, as we like to refer him, or I
Yeah,
refer him
you're probably.
as I'm
I was gonna
autistic.
say you're going to. Yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of different names for him if he ever turns up.
So, yeah, if he ever turns up, it's Grog, George, or Frog.
I think I call him Grogalog quite a lot.
Grogalog.
So if you hear that as well, yeah. Just anything with the word GROG or like or just ROG, I suppose. If the ROG is in there, then it's probably him.
What's the Rog cooking?
Can you smell what the ROG is cooking?
Oh.
Nothing, he can't reach the stove.
He's got angry man syndrome. He's small.
Yeah,
But don't let
he's
him
got
hear us
little.
say that.
I mean, he'll probably find out anyway. But yes, he has
Uh,
little man syndrome. But
anyway, we were saying he's
yeah, housing prices
he bangs on
and
about housing prices because it's unfortunately true.
yeah, right. I was speaking to Visual Bits about this yesterday about the like our taxes and stuff because obviously Americans learn about
The
their history and they
yeah.
learn about like well us and they learn about like obviously the fact that they didn't want our taxes so they broke free well even
How's
though
your
they have
healthcare
taxes
now,
now too.
bitch?
Yeah, how's your healthcare now? Obamacare? No, we don't need that.
Oh,
um
fungus?
oh Bungus, Obama. Yeah, we obviously we have a high tax bracket. Like there's no denying it. It is it 70 if you earn 70,000 a year then it's 50%, which brings you
It's either
obviously down to
50, it's
35
either
grand.
I think the highest is 37%, unfortunately.
No, in this country it's 50.
Oh, in
We have
that
a
case then,
50%.
pain,
Yeah, we have a,
pain
yeah,
of
you get as
fucking
soon as you
misery.
hit as soon as you hit 70 grand, you get a 50% tax bracket. Because Sonia's in, my mum's friend. She's in the
Yeah.
40. She's like plus 40% tax bracket. So she could. So for instance, if you earn 70 grand, then you're getting 35 grand at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get.
Because this
I'm
country's
like,
horrible.
are you fucking shitting me? Yeah, like that makes absolutely no sense. You're essentially making the same amount. If essentially what happened is once you start earning, there's like a gap in earning money where you get to a certain wealth and then you earn the same amount as somebody who's earning an average amount. It's really weird how it works, and to break above that like barrier
You need to be filthy
is
fucking rich.
yeah, it's like ridiculous.
But have fun in this
One
country.
second. What? I don't know. Sorry, what? I'm being asked what box I want. What an exciting life I live. Yeah, I think
What
I
box
don't
do
know.
you want?
It's because I need to post something off, and because my mum's a hoarder, which happens a lot in Britain.
Ugh.
Like she has like 8,000 boxes, and she's now asking me to choose between boxes which are made out of cardboard. I'm not going to lie, don't really have a preference, but yeah, sorry about shouting. I did take the headset off, but I'm not sure how loud it was still. But
They could hear you,
yeah,
essentially, but it wasn't
yeah,
horrible.
well, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I think with our tax bracket and stuff, I think like I said, I feel like the only people that get wealthier than that point, like obviously once you get over a certain amount, you get into the 50% tax bracket, you stay there. But to actually make more than that like 35 grand that you get brought down to, it's like it's really fucking hard, because obviously at that point you have to be like either a very successful business or you have to be a celebrity. There's like no in between. It's like you're not going to be able to get out of that tax bracket. I just don't I don't want to continue to rant about this topic because I could go on about it for ages, but it just confuses me so much. I don't understand how our economy, like,
It's that horrible.
yeah, how it ended up like this. What happened? I mean, it's not even like current I mean, Boris is a prick, but like, it's
Go on,
not him
boys.
that did it. Go on, Boris. We love him. We love our Bojo.
We love
When
you,
he said about
Bojo.
robbing the Olympic,
Me
robbing
too.
the Olympic Stadium with rhubarb. That was a great speech. Thanks, man.
Cheers,
yeah.
Bojo.
Thank you. Very cool. So, to move on from that topic, what have you been up to this week, my beautiful baby boy? What have we been doing?
Working Monday to Friday. I have a job. I'm not going to say on the podcast what it is, but it's.
Thanks. Didn't need to rub that in. Very cool.
But I have a job. It's
Yeah.
it's Monday to Friday. It's an apprenticeship,
Yeah.
so I get
Yeah.
one of those days off as a study days, and
I'm not. Do
apparently,
you get that in America? Do you reckon? Do you get that anywhere else? Like
well,
apprenticeships?
Yeah, you must do,
Yeah.
surely.
I
It is the way
have never
forward,
heard.
I will have to say. I'd say I'd choose an apprenticeship over uni, because a lot of our
Oh,
friends
yeah.
have gone to uni, but obviously this whole pandemic
They
thing.
hate it.
Yeah, some people love it, some people hate it, but it's also very like party life, I'd say. The uni side, there's a lot of party life to
I
uni.
would.
But
I
if
would
I'm
say
paying
that.
18 grand plus go to uni, yeah, sure, I'd want to go
Yeah.
for the parties, but sure, you can do that when you're doing an apprenticeship and you get paid for doing the degree. So I see
Oh
it
yeah,
as
yeah, exactly.
my apprenticeship. I've got a stable job for 2 years and then I get a degree out of it. So that's how I'm seeing
Yeah,
it as.
I was gonna say that it's very beneficial. But what I will want to clarify to the one viewer that we have right now, but people listening to the podcast and stuff, is that it doesn't work the same here that it does in other countries in terms of university. Like, I think American university is our college, from what I
Yeah,
believe, or
Americans
something.
have different like
Yeah,
college,
basically
and
that.
it's diff
Yeah.
like high school's different to like
So
over here.
I'll just clear it up by saying university is usually 18 to 21 years old.
Yeah,
But
and you got to
then,
pay for that.
yeah, you have to pay about £9,000 a year, which
Yeah,
is
and you're
about
usually
10
there,
US dollars,
and then
like
you're.
10 grand. But
I know
yeah,
it's way more than that.
is it? I don't know
I
I
think
don't know
it's.
the
I think it's more about 13K.
transaction rate. Is it? I
I'd
don't know.
say.
It, I don't use dollars, funnily enough, so I'm not 100%. But yeah,
Yeah.
either way,
So
it's
it's
it's more.
nine
But
grand a year, but you usually do a degree for 2 years in uni, but then you've got to pay for accommodation there as well to live there if it's too far to travel. So that's someone I know who's working who goes to uni has to pay £175, or is it? Yeah, £175 a week for their little one-bedroom apartment. It's got a one bed. It's literally a bed, a kitchen, and a toilet within their apartment
yeah,
that they've got to pay
but
£175 a week for the next 2 years to live there as well. So it's
that's what I'm saying though.
painful.
In regards to like just housing in general in this country, but like obviously with uni it's a lot worse because people don't have time to work like you're at university. But also the problem is because of this whole coronavirus thing, um like loads and loads of people are at university, but even though they weren't allowed to attend and weren't given any work, they still had to pay tuition fees. So they essentially paid 9 grand to sit in an apartment and lose money progressively. I know
Yeah,
it was through student loans, but fuck that for a laugh. I would have kicked off so badly. Like, that is one of the other reasons why I never want to go, is because it's a business. University is a business. As long as you pay, they will let you in, and they don't care about your education. They care about your money.
yeah.
They don't
That's the
care if
that's
you
the thing.
fail or not.
Yeah.
Like
So
that.
you will get a
Oh
degree out of
god.
uni, of course. It will be looked. You can. A lot of people will look at it and think, "Great, he's got a degree or she's got a degree," but sometimes, in most cases, if someone's got more experience, they're going to choose them over the degree,
Yeah,
depending on
that
what
is.
field of work you go
Yeah,
into.
that is another thing, is that experience here is valued a lot more than like a
Degree,
qualification
yeah.
or something. Yeah, so like if you have like 2 years in customer service, but you like against someone who studied for like uh oh, what would it be? Like hospitality, that's it. If they study hospitality and got a qualification in it, they will hire the person with experience. I think university is good if you're genuinely interested in the subject and you're doing it purely for the knowledge. You're not doing it for the qualification. You're
All the
doing it
party
because you're
life.
interested. Yeah, you're interested in the topic and you want, like, you genuinely, like, 100% want to learn that information, because if you're just doing it for a career, it is not worth it in the slightest. I know someone that you also know, I won't name names, but they
Yeah,
went to university for a day and then
yeah, I
left
know. Yeah,
because they immediately knew it wasn't for them. Like, it's just I I could already tell from a mile away that university was not for me, and as you can tell by my viewpoints and stuff, it's not.
yeah.
As
My
much as
my
we
brother,
get pushed
my
towards
my
it,
older
we
brother, he's a tattoo
yeah.
artist now. He went to university for an art degree. He didn't use his degree at
Yeah,
all,
yeah.
but he can draw. He learned how to draw there still, but
Mhm.
at the same time, he's still having to pay his degree back, even at 30.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Well, 30 plus
Well,
actually.
isn't the estimated time to pay off your... Oh no, I think it's 30 years. Is it? No, it's not 30 years. How long? It's like around about 20-year mark, I believe, where your student loan eventually becomes nullified and you don't have to pay it off anymore. Like, they just stop it completely. But
Yeah.
you have to earn over 30, I think it's like around about 30 grand to actually start paying it back anyway. Yeah, they won't ask you for money until you start earning over 30 grand. So the chances of you paying it here, at least, is very, very low, because average is about 20 grand a year, I believe. Not for our age, but you know, for people that are manipulating the system because they're in charge.
Yay.
Yeah, so not throwing shots at anyone besides, you know, fucking previous generation, but you know,
Eat the rich. That's all I can say.
eat the rich.
Yeah.
Eat the rich, beat the poor. Robin Hood.
Robin Hood.
But yeah, I think so. That's what you've been up to, and I suppose it's really what I've been up to too, for the past like week. Is just it is just work. We are just I'm currently looking for a job, but in the UK currently we have the highest unemployment rate. So
It's not like it's a
yeah.
big deal. It's
It's
unfortunate, but people are losing their jobs every day
I
in
was
this
gonna
country.
say yeah,
This country's
it's
shit.
unfortunate, but like, but yeah, it's like I think, isn't it? I forgot the statistic. I believe it's like every job has over 9,000 people applying or something. So it's like you have obviously you have your like you applying for the job, and then there's 9,000 other people applying for that exact same job, and you have to try and compete with them and stand out. Like, the chances of you getting that job is almost nothing.
Yeah, that's
I
why I'm
got
so damn lucky in what I got my job.
yeah, like that was fair play. That was big brain move from you. But obviously I got that response recently. I won't say what company or anything, but I will say it was customer service, and I got an email saying that whether I was interested in an interview. The job role that I applied for was already taken, but they offered a different one. I was like, well, yes, I'll take anything. And then they never got back to me. So,
Yeah.
so that was pretty epic. That is also the problem, is that companies are just awful at responding. They are so bad at communication, and it makes our lives so difficult. But
Eat the rich.
other than that, yeah. Other than that, I don't know. I've been thinking about quite a lot of things this week, to be honest, because obviously, even though I'm supposedly meant to be looking for jobs for 35 hours every single week. I don't know how that's possible, but yeah. So besides that, I've been thinking a lot about our holiday. You know, the holiday with me,
Yes.
you, and Groggy that we went on was so fucking long ago now.
Yeah, don't.
Like, to actually, yeah, exactly. It's so fucking depressing to think that it's over 2 months now, isn't it? I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, it's over 2 months, and like, to think that it's gone that quickly, and I'm already like we haven't seen each other in like 2 months, but it's just like, what? I don't understand what this like whole well, not lockdown, but this whole quarantine thing is doing to us, because I have no idea what's going on ever. I feel like my brain has just been fucking. I feel like I've been punched in the temple by Mike Tyson. Like, I genuinely have no concept of time at the moment. Everything is like going so fast. I can't believe that I mean, different times obviously, but we're going to be 20 pretty soon.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah,
this
soon.
is yeah.
It's very soon.
Like, this is the end of our teenage like years, and it's very weird to think, because I mean, I'm not sure about you guys, but our schools tell us that you basically should have your life sorted out by this point. As you can tell, we're kind of not living that life,
No.
and I'm currently sat in Dark Souls, staring at a castle. Like, there's not. I don't know,
I'm
but
just on the home screen, I am.
but yeah, we I don't know. I feel like that. Yeah, that's just what I've been thinking about this week. Is like, well, like I said, the holiday, but also just things that I'm like, I swear this should have been sorted out by now. Like I was, because of it. Well, we won't go into my dad. We won't talk about him. But
Ugh,
I
father figure.
I was
Don't want that.
what's
Icky.
that? Yeah, never heard of one.
No, want
Yeah,
to struggle.
I oh, thanks. Anyway, yeah, we I was thinking about my family tree, and I was like, I contacted my auntie about must be a year ago now. I was like, what is my family tree? I was like, what is it? I was like, what? I need
Mine's
to
all over
like.
the
Do you
place.
have one? I know where I come from and stuff, but
I
like,
come from a land down under.
great. But yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I have um obviously I'm mostly Irish. Sadly, do not have the accent.
Haha.
Rest in peace, me. Um, I have obviously cousins over in Libya and stuff, but I'm like, I know we have record. Like, my auntie has marked down our whole family tree. So I was, or as much as she could do. Obviously, there's some indiscrepancies, but like fucking people dying at like in horrendous accidents and they were never found, sort of thing, because my family have the worst luck in the world. But like yeah, I
I
was just,
shouldn't laugh
and
at
then
that.
I asked her about it, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll get back to you," and she never did. So either I've lost an auntie again, or like, or
Oh
I've just
no!
she just doesn't want to reveal what I could possibly die of, because
It's
obviously,
most likely cancer nowadays, anyway.
oh yeah, to be fair, I mean it runs in my family a lot. But I mean that's a great topic to get onto.
Is it one
No,
in
but what I
three?
will
Or
say,
one in two now?
it's 1 in 3. Uh, no, yeah, it's 1 in 3 people get it, and the chances of survival are 50%. But yeah,
Oh
we
yeah.
so yeah, there's almost a definite chance that either one of us three will get it. But yeah, my
One can
family,
only pray.
for fuck's sake, my family have got a history of having very unfortunate accidents happen to them. Like I discovered that my like my grandpa's dad, my great grandpa, he shot himself in the arm with a cannon, and I was like, what? I was like, what? How does that even come about? Like, how do you end up doing that to yourself? Obviously, he was in the war. I'm assuming it was World War One. Um, but
Chap
yeah,
move.
I know, and I was like, and then I don't know. There's just been so many deaths that I'm like, I don't know how my uh actual grandma died, like my dad's mum, because I never met her or anything. Um, I don't know how she died or anything either. Like I don't know what happened to my family tree. I just think that there's like, I think it's mainly my dad's side is just filled with morons, and they've just died in like comical ways, and I'm just gonna end up like being slowly crushed by a steamroller or something like that. Like
I can help you with
I'm
that. I can fix that.
oh, I can fix that. If you understand that reference, you are a
An
true
OG.
G. Yeah, yeah, you are an OG gamer. But yeah, I don't know. I did, there's been quite a lot of See, this is the thing I worry about too, is that I've always wanted like a DNA test, but I would get one of the expensive ones if I could, like to tell me if I have any predispositions to anything. But if it turns out I had uh like a a risk or a high risk of getting something like dementia or Alzheimer's, I would genuinely shit myself. I would actually be so concerned.
I think that is one of the worst things to have, though, isn't it?
Yeah, like, is it oh, I can't remember what that album's called, but it's made like it makes most people cry that listens to it, and it had no words or anything, but it's meant to be like a representation of what it's like to have Alzheimer's and to slowly like
It's
lose
just
your memory and
repeated the
stuff.
same fucking lyrics.
No, at the start it's like perfectly fine, but it has a bit of distortion, and then it carries on, and like it eventually gets so distorted, and you have like no idea what you're actually listening to. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
what a relaxing album! Like how fucking, oh man, like it's such a terrible thing that I want to avoid at all costs. I
sounds
out of
rather
any
pleasant, really.
Yeah, if there's any charity that I could do, like if I genuinely won the like lottery, and I'm not just saying this to like, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I'd donate to like cancer research if I won the lottery."
They've
Like,
got a
no,
shit
if
ton
I,
of money now. I know
yeah,
it's probably
if
controversial, but not being funny.
I
How long have
mean,
we been donating? Like, has people been donating to cancer funds?
yeah,
Nothing has
I
fucking
know,
happened.
I know so many people that have donated to it to the point where I am like, I'm actually just like worried about where their funding's going. But we should probably not go into that
Yeah, it's probably best
just in
not.
case. I was gonna say because it's a sensitive topic, and people obviously a lot of people, a fucking hell of a lot of people are affected by cancer, and like you would
Yeah,
hope that
I know people.
you would hope
Loads of
that
people in
people
my
are
family
better.
have, unfortunately.
Yeah, me too. But like, um, yeah, like if I actually had to donate to a charity, like if I won the, or not had to, but if I was going to donate to a charity, if I won it, it would definitely be like something to do with Alzheimer's or dementia or something, because obviously cancer is fucking horrendous, but as we've said, like our possibly unpopular opinion, but also our like just in terms of funding anyway, I feel like those sort of charities do not get anywhere near as funding, and I would this sounds bad, but I would much rather opt for having cancer over having dementia or Alzheimer's like that. That to
Yeah, yeah, same.
losing my memory is one of the scariest thoughts to me. Like I, as much as I joke around, that is like that would be hell. I can't imagine waking up every morning and being like in hysteric panic because I'm like, where the fuck am I? Like, what's going on? And then you see yourself in the mirror and you have no idea who you are.
Just
And it's
take me
like,
back
yeah,
to that
yeah,
point.
like fuck it. Yeah, just put a fucking gun to the back of my head, please. I have told my family that if I'm ever a vegetable, then just to off me. Because at that point, I don't care. Um, like I'm not gonna say anything about it. Like I've given you my permission now. I can't retract it then. And like also, if there's any sort of consciousness left in me, I wouldn't want to be like that. So just fucking do it. Just do it. Charge your phone, unplug my life support, and plug your phone in. Do it.
Go on, kiddies, play some Fortnite.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, unplug my life support and plug in your Switch so you can play some Fortnite. Go on.
Fortnite.
Some Minecraft, actually. I'd rather you play Minecraft with my
Yeah,
dying, with my
my
dying,
dying
like,
wish.
energy. My dying wish is for you to play Fortnite. No, not Fortnite, Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Oh, man. That got, honestly, every single time, I swear, we turn it into a fucking, like, a topic of horrendous, like, sadness. Last time we started talking about gun laws and stuff and fucking terrorist attacks, and now we're on about fucking like life-threatening diseases that can happen to anyone. We really picked the best topics. Oh my god.
Sorry.
It's just I feel like that's that's just how we are, though. Like, I feel like it might just be that English in us again, bringing out the like, not pessimism, but we're very like realistic. Like
Yeah.
we don't shy away from like topics. We're very direct and open about that sort of thing. Because I would much rather not lie to myself or to anyone else. Like if I think something is genuinely wrong, then I'll be like, something's wrong. You should
Oh no,
like
something's wrong. I'm going to lie to
like
myself about it.
like if I find a lump on my nutsack, I'm going to make you suck it so you can make sure that there's a lump. I'm not going to pretend it's not there.
Oh no, I
Like,
hate
oh, I
for
mean,
you to
go
do
to the
that.
doctor. I mean, go to the doctor. Go to the doctors. Not the other thing I said.
I'd
Unless.
really hate that to happen. Unless.
Okay, so this is where the disclaimer comes in that we are actually straight and he has a girlfriend. I.
Sweats nervously. Haha.
Yeah, bro. No, but that's just how we are. It just do be like that sometimes. We just have a terrible, sinful friendship. But what I am excited for all of you guys to witness is our dearest friend George, who will I promise you we will eventually get him onto the
We will
podcast.
find you. We will kill you.
Yeah, he
Oh,
will
wait,
eventually.
yes, yes.
Attend.
Haha.
But he I mean, to be fair, we a little behind the scenes information here. We use what is it, Xboxes to live stream, and then we turn this into a podcast, just the audio. So it doesn't really help that one, he's not on this platform very often anymore, but
Yeah.
also the fact that he's cancelled his gold, which means that he can't actually do it currently. So until he rectifies his grievous error, then he won't be here. But we might be able to find out another way of doing it. But you know,
A lot of people like the podcast more than the actual
I
gameplay
think-
videos, to be fair.
I think it's because, obviously not to sound like fucking cocky or anything, but people like they're fucking, no one cares about the gameplay really. Like I feel like they are actually just here to like,
Oh man.
I suppose yeah, I suppose they are here to like listen to us ramble, but like yeah, so I feel like the podcast is perfect because the people that like games and stuff are getting that, but also the people that like just listening to people talk absolute bollocks for an hour
Which is
also
which
get
what we
that.
do.
Yeah, I mean, as I've said, we've gone from happy topics to depressing topics to talking about economy. Like,
Yeah.
it really is just a
Join
roller
this
coaster of
podcast, we got a
shit.
shit ton of random shit.
You mess with Pablo, you get the stabbo. We have no, like, we have zero attention span too. So if you
Yeah,
hear
I
us jump
can't even
between
remember what
topics,
we talked about the first topic, to be fair, so sorry about that if we rambled.
I
yeah.
think it was our background, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say anyway?
I can't remember.
Fantastic.
Oh,
But yeah,
God. We should get suggestions,
anyway.
that'd be cool. What you people would like us to
Talk about, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously we have plenty of things to talk about, but it's more. I feel like that would be more helpful in regards to like keeping us on to, or talking about things that everyone's interested in, because we could talk about literally anything. I could talk to you about the fucking like, I could talk to you about Normandy
Let's talk
for
about the
all
Vietnam
I care.
War.
Like,
Come on.
yeah, like I could literally just talk about genuine. I could tell you all of the crafting recipes in Minecraft, and I would be perfectly happy. I would be fully entertained. But obviously, none of you would care. So if you have any topics or anything, or just questions you have for us
You
that
should
aren't
put a
obviously,
link in the
uh,
YouTube description that leads us to the Insta page and the Twitch page, so they can leave comments and follow when we're about to
yeah,
do a podcast or something. Because we usually put it on our Instagram. So
yeah. So we're obviously I'm not at work at the moment. You're at work, but you have like occasional breaks and stuff where you can do stuff.
yeah,
I there were You're obviously podcasting in your own time and stuff when or not podcasting, you're live streaming and stuff in your own
follow
time, like if you get
Lembro1
the
on
time.
Twitch.
Yes. Like we are around, like there's usually at least one of us.
It won't be more than a week where I'm not doing something.
Oh no, but like
I
this is
I
the thing as well.
involve my my lifestyle around games and being with my girlfriend and talking to this Muppet. So yeah,
I am the light of his life, and if I wasn't here, he would be in a cardboard box somewhere.
I would be hanging from
Um,
my ceiling.
I mean, it do be like that sometimes.
Oh no!
But yeah, so there will
Don't find
always
me
be
like that.
yeah, there will always be someone. There will always be someone like either online or someone that you can get a hold of. Like I'm in control of the Instagram account. Like if I'm not live, then you can message it. And because I'm in Tea and Crumpet Land, it could be whatever time, and chances are I'm gonna be awake anyway because I don't sleep. So yeah, anything really. We're usually around, and not gonna lie, even when I go back to work, chances are I'll probably be using the account while I'm on my break and stuff. Like I will pretty much always be here. And at first, we weren't. I feel like we weren't 100% sure on whether, like, how often we'd be doing this. But I think now we've got a very good grasp of how easy it is to do. Like, this is just us talking. Like, this is just a conversation. It's not like
Yeah.
difficult to do in any way. I mean, anyone can do it. That is also one thing I will say. We openly invite you to do it yourselves. Give it a go. Obviously, stick around with us too because we are better. But
We're better
give
than
it a go
you.
yours. Yes, that's something to learn from the British. We are always better. I'm joking.
We will
We
colonize
are.
you, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, yeah. Look, we will invade. Fucking stealing everyone else's things and claiming it as ours. Yes, tea is British, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's definitely not from China, we swear.
Bro,
Oh god.
it's ours.
There's
Please.
so many things like that. But then look, we can't blame ourselves. Like pizza is Chinese too. It's not even from was it Italy? Yeah, it's actually from China. So everyone steals from everyone.
China.
Everyone culturally appropriates. And you know what? I love it. I love cultural appropriation. I'm joking, but I love. I feel like we're all one species.
I love
so-
it.
We're all one species, so like, don't get butthurt if someone has dreadlocks, even if they don't suit it. You know what? It's their hair, and they can look like a muppet if they want to. And if you think it looks stupid, laugh. You don't have
fucking
to
laugh at
compliment them.
That's
Yeah,
what we
like
do.
that's what the British. That's one thing you should take away from this. The British laugh at everyone. Like with the British meme, we think it's hilarious. Coming from Americans, it is one of the funniest things to hear.
Even
It's
though
like,
it is
haha.
English people, not the British only.
Yeah, English, but yeah. If they were to do it against the Irish, the amount of backlash they'd get would be
Probably get a
absolutely
pipe
hilarious.
bomb through your door.
Yeah, you would genuinely just get a parcel bomb. Anyone
Oh,
else
hello
remember the
there.
fucking IRA?
Friendly
They're still a
bunch of
thing.
folks, really.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they did have not a valid reason to send us bombs, but they, they had a valid reason to be angry. We did kind of just invade, though.
No, don't
It's
send
like
me a parcel bomb at this address.
they did it to loads of politicians and stuff. I don't know
Yeah.
whether they ever actually killed anyone, but
Oh, they
I
definitely
feel
did
like
it to
after,
politicians though.
I mean, if they fucking discovered, like after the first parcel bomb, you'd probably get a bit suspicious of a big box saying IRA on the front of it. It's like, I wonder what this parcel could be.
Must be some friendly people.
Facelift via explosion. Your
Oh,
face
that's
just
hot.
melts. I mean, look, okay, we're not. I'm joking about the parcel bombs and stuff, but that's because they were sent to politicians, and fuck the government and fuck Boris. Oh yeah, epic
Oh
reference.
yeah, we said it.
But
Heard
but
it here first.
obviously not promoting the fucking car bombings and stuff. That was fucking. You know
That
what?
was a bit-
Humans are bastards.
That was a bit
Like,
too far.
Yeah, I was gonna say civilians, like, keep them out of it. Keep civilians out of the conflict. What the fuck are you doing? I mean, unless it's Michael McIntyre, which I have just seen his DVD right next to me. If Michael McIntyre got caught in a fucking car bomb, I would just be perfectly.
Not,
Oh
not the
no!
funny man.
I mean, I would say the same about Peter Kay, but I
Oh, hey,
imagine he'd probably
Peter Kay is a
survive.
national treasure.
He would probably survive all the shrapnel. Um,
Gotta love Peter Kay. Fucking love him. I
no,
love him.
no,
I love him.
you don't have to love him at all.
Yes, you do.
He's
I
so
love him.
He's so insufferable. Do you actually like him though?
Yeah, because I used to watch him with my mum. So
That's
yeah.
how you know your mum didn't love you.
Oh,
It's because she made you watch Peter Kay.
Peter Kay's so.
No, he's not. Misheard
yes,
song
he is.
lyrics. I want to staple the vicar. Oh, hilarious.
My name's
Thank
Johnny
you.
Vegas. Hey,
That's
monkey,
not Peter Kay. Monkey.
monkey.
Again, non-British people are gonna have no idea what these impressions are.
You might have heard the hit show Benidorm.
Oh yeah.
Benidorm's
So,
actually okay for like the first 4 seasons, and it gets
oh, I
fucking
quite
dog shit after that.
Yeah, I quite liked Benidorm at the start, but then it's the same with I think that about a lot of British shows. Like sometimes they just drop off. Other times they're really good. Like Misfits and was it Friday Night Dinner and In-Betweeners stay consistently good, like the whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
And Plebs actually. I love Plebs, but they were pretty solid the whole way through. But then you get like Skins or something where it's like, oh, it's like fucking kill me. It's so fucking boring towards the end. Or Shameless. I don't know how people watched like I liked Shameless at the start, but oh my god. Like once you've seen the first season, you've basically seen every episode and it's so shit. Like Mrs. Brown's Boys too. Again, no, not many people are going to know what we're on about, but the people that do are going to 100% agree with us on the fact that
Loads of people love
like
Mrs. Brown's Boys for some reason.
it's honestly one of the worst things I've watched. I haven't watched many like TV shows that I've not laughed at more. Like in The Big Bang Theory, for example, fucking hate it, terrible show, but that like sometimes I laugh out of pure stupidity. Like there'll be something like in that episode where Sheldon like says Bazinga at her door for like he says it like 8 times, but by the 8th time it's so unbelievably shit that it makes me laugh because I'm like, how are they still trying this joke? It's like, hey,
Hey, Penny.
hey,
Bazinga.
Bazinga. Like the whole fucking crowd bursts into tears laughing, and I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah, because there's a
I
fucking
find
gun
it.
pointed at the crowd saying, "You will laugh here."
It's just a mounted machine gun facing the crowd, like, you better fucking laugh. It's like in our charity shows that we used to do at school, and they used to have to bring out the sign saying laugh and applaud because
Please
no
laugh
one
now.
would. Yeah, please, we're funny. Guys, we swear. Uh, Basically, humans are so stupid that you have to tell them to laugh, otherwise they don't know. It's like Friends. The
Oh
fucking
God,
canned
stop
the
it. Friends
the
is
canned
terrible.
laughter is literally just a cue to make you laugh. Like that is the only reason they put it in. If you watch Friends without the canned laughter, it is one of the most horrendous shows I've ever watched. Like it's so crazy, like shit. It's so inconsistent as well. Like there is just nothing. Oh man, I could go on for hours about how much I hate Friends, the TV show, not the like ones that I actually have to interact with. As
I
much as I
hate my
hate Leonard,
friends.
I as much as I do hate Leonard, I sadly I would rather put up with him than the TV show. What see? I
So
always
no one
clap
told you
at the
life
wrong
was
moment
gonna
to piss
be this
people off.
shit.
You got me series 7, episodes 9 to 12. Oh my god, it's episodes 9 to 12. It's not even episode 1. Oh my
No,
god.
fuck you.
You you got me 3
So a
episodes
bit of
of
a
Friends.
context for that. Peter
Yes.
went for, doctor's reason, and me and Grog
Thanks.
um, decided we'd treat Peter with buying him Peter Kay, Michael McIntyre, and some Mrs. Brown's Boys, and some Friends DVDs. So we bought him that.
So you got me. So I never actually checked the Friends DVD because I hate it so much.
I did. I
But
made sure it wasn't the right numbers.
It was it was the one with all the candy, the one with the holiday armadillo,
I
the
couldn't
one
tell you
with all the
anything about
cheesecakes.
Friends. I don't
I
know
have
what
seen
any of
all of
those
these
mean.
episodes. I've seen the armadillo or the holiday armadillo episode
Yeah,
because
I've got
Ross
an armored
is
dildo.
yeah.
I mean, an armadillo.
Oh, haha, yeah.
I
I
did a
don't have a
funny.
fucking. I don't have a 6-inch black dildo. um,
No, I'd really hate that. Could you shove it at me? I mean, could you shit, shit,
this
shit,
is
shit.
look. This is a podcast, Leonard. Calm down.
Crap.
The one with all the cheesecake is the one where the cheesecake tastes really good and then they drop it on the floor and eat it off the floor. That
Because
was a
comedy.
hilarious episode, yes. Haha, funny. Random grown adults acting like fucking children. Uh, the one where they're up all night. I don't know that episode. Why is it a big photo of Phoebe's face as well? All of the cast are really tiny, and then there's a giant mega looming Phoebe next to them. I don't
Phoebe.
understand. I don't know what her name is in real life, but I like how it's age 12. As if 12-year-olds are going to find it funny either. Like, no one should like Friends.
Friends
The
is
disc
not
is also the
funny.
wrong way round. Oh my god, it's a blank disc. Did you see it? Oh my
No.
god. It's a blank disc.
Haha.
There's no image on the disc. It's literally just like the shiny thing. The shiny disc.
Probably double decided, if that makes sense.
Oh shit. No, surely they don't have 2 episodes on each side. Friends is that Chadley. It requires fucking half a disk space for 1 episode. Surely not. Oh my god, that is embarrassing. That's
Huh.
why
In better
Americans.
news, the
What were you gonna
government
say?
are considering a Tier 4 lockdown, local lockdown, if current system hasn't made a difference by mid-November. So they're prepared to kill off hundreds, maybe even thousands of, people, working class people,
Yeah.
just to see if their shitty
So
system works.
so just for a like update for people in America that don't know the situation over here. We went into lockdown at I think it was 119 cases in this country, and which was later than everyone else besides obviously you guys. And we came out earlier than everyone else too because we're, so big brain. But now we're at 20,000 cases a day, which you've got to remember that we're only an island. Like we're a
We're
very
tiny.
small
We're a
island.
tiny
Yeah,
island.
we have like millions of people here, but when it's 20,000 a day, you would expect them, especially when they closed at 100 cases a day, you would have expected them to lock down again. But no, they don't. They don't want to do that. Because obviously, closing again would cause an economic collapse. Because we can't have that because poverty causes deaths. But not going to lie, I feel like a pandemic causes more deaths than fucking poverty, especially in a country like ours.
Plus, the
Where,
government ain't even going to pay for. If you like, loads of people are jobless. The suicide rates are through the roof at the moment
yeah, it's
as
fucking.
well.
It's
So the government ain't doing anything about anything. It's like, oh, if you die,
I
you
mean,
die. Tough shit.
I mean, also, if
Banks.
our fucking country runs runs out of money, we just take loans from people. Like it's not difficult, and then they make back the money anyway because we've got a fucking insanely high tax bracket. This country sucks. Don't live here. If you
If you,
can move
yeah,
country,
if you
move.
are planning on coming to live in the UK, don't.
Pick somewhere else, please.
I'm going
Don't
to
come here.
I want to move so badly.
I do. I genuinely, as I've said this before in the group chat to George, because he's very adamant about, what is it, like this, or not adamant, but he's very passionate about this sort of thing. I have a plan to move to New Zealand, mainly because I feel like, and I've said this before, the justification for it is the fact that family should put your best interest in mind, and my best interest is to move from this country because this country makes me so fucking miserable and it's so shit here that
Yeah.
it is the best option for me not to be here.
If I can't move to
Like,
New Zealand, I think I might move to Europe.
uh I mean, Scandinavia's a big one for me. Sweden's a good idea. Norway, uh Denmark, anywhere like that. um I mean, where, like, even places like Spain and stuff. Like, doesn't Spain have free healthcare too? Oh, I know. Oh no,
I'm
wait,
not
Germany
sure.
does.
Yeah, but the
Germany
taxes
does.
aren't through the roof like ours.
Yeah, yeah, because Germany are
This
fucking
country's so
smart.
bad.
It's like, okay, I not to fucking, we've forgiven them. Okay, I've forgiven Germans. We're not still holding a grudge.
No one holds
Um,
a grudge against Germany nowadays.
yeah, like, well, besides the fucking, boomers, but other than that,
Man,
we
Germany, they'll probably cause
yeah, fuck it,
another world war.
you can't
I
trust
don't
the
think they will.
Germans. They did it. What they did it once. They did it twice. They'll do it again. Ah, yes, but it isn't the same fucking people because they're all dead.
It's funny that.
um, yeah, I would easily move to Germany. Plus, German's quite an easy language to learn for what is it? Latin, like originated speakers. Like English is obviously derived from Latin, and so is German. I believe. Yeah. Yeah, it must be because it's the same characters. But yeah, so I feel like that'd probably be quite easy. I know a bit of German anyway. Um, but yeah, basically anywhere but here. Um, at this point, I would probably, even though the only downside with New Zealand is the cost of overseas items, but even then, there's not many overseas items you'll be buying, but obviously shipping costs are like insane. Like I think the was it new consoles, like the Xbox Series X and the PS5, they're something stupid like 2,000 New Zealand dollars, but that's um that's not actually as much as it sounds because obviously
The
their
exchange
currency
rate.
isn't. Yeah, but still, I'm pretty sure it's quite a lot more than it is here. But still,
That means
I
I
would
have a
much
better
rather
life.
I would much rather be happy than and have to pay more shipping costs on certain items than live in this fucking dog shit country run by a guy that looks like he's wearing a toupee all the time.
And
It's
on
oh
that note, we will stop talking about this dogshit country
yeah
because we
yeah.
are
So as you
ranting
can
now. We are very sorry.
yeah as you can tell, our fucking Like we immediately break off into like a massive rant about how much we hate it here. But no, I don't know. I we will change topics, and as I've seen a birthday present on the floor, that is for my niece's upcoming birthday, let's talk about Christmas. Let's talk about an update on Christmas. Have you started buying presents yet?
No, no, I have not. It's only
Well,
October. I don't buy presents until late November.
really,
Yeah, I
I
can't be
I
asked to
I
search.
would
I don't know what people want. I don't know what to buy.
I have everyone's present. Well, not everyone's, but I have most people's presents sorted. I just haven't bought them yet. I usually buy them in October, but I've left it for this month, and I'll buy them next month. Especially with delivery times and stuff, I hate leaving it too late because if it comes like on or not on Christmas Day, but like a day before or something stupid,
Hmm.
then I will genuinely be like shitting myself. But yeah, so I don't know.
People in this country, there's Christmas everywhere. Like Christmas decorations are up in shops, Christmas items, trees, everything's up, and it's not even been Halloween yet.
Yeah, we do.
That annoys
We
me.
do put things up 2 months before the previous holiday. So like we have Halloween sweets and stuff out, but then we have Christmas decorations up at the same time. So it's like I don't know, we end up getting this weird merge. Or like with Easter and stuff, we get Easter merging with like Christmas stuff that is still left over and like for some reason because we just we just yeah, I don't know. We either put things up way too early or can't be asked to put anything back after the holidays happened. Like most people leave their Christmas decorations up all year because they can't be asked to take them down again and then just turn them on when it's Christmas. And it's so annoying to walk past someone's garden in like fucking July and see this like Santa sat in the garden. It's like what?
Please stop.
What are you doing? Yes, please stop existing. I mean, again, not to target the elderly, but it is usually the old people do. But yeah. Oh shit. Oh, it's been over an hour. It's been an hour and 7 minutes of this podcast. Um, I feel like we've ranted enough today. I feel like
Yeah.
you've heard us get angry and passionate about two topics, life-threatening diseases and how much we hate this country. So I feel like that's enough for you to go off, learn some more about it if you're interested, and if not, we're so sorry. Like I said, if you're interested, if you're running out of content and you really have no other options, there's our YouTube channel that this is going up on. There's this room on Twitch. There's Lenbro1 on Twitch, which is obviously Leonard. And then we've got an Instagram account that I host, and I will always respond to messages.
I also have an
So yeah,
Instagram account, but haven't posted anything on it yet. 'Cause I don't know what to
yeah,
post. So I will probably
we
end up doing something with that, but not for the
yeah.
moment.
I was gonna say once that's active, we'll make you aware and stuff. Like we'll get you updated because we've got surprisingly, fuck knows how, we've got a tiny community right now, and I think it's quite cool that we
It's
have people.
pretty cool that people
Yeah,
care about our weird opinions and things, and that we don't really give
yeah.
a shit about much.
Yeah, I think they're just here because we just actually don't give
I
a
don't
flying
care.
fuck. I don't give a flying fuck about what I've said or what I've said wrong. If I've said something that is potentially offensive, I'm sorry, but like
Also, it doesn't matter really. You're not
yeah,
affected personally.
yeah, like
So
okay, it's just basically long story short, we don't care. We don't care. As long as no one's actually getting hurt by it, We don't care. That's it.
And on that note,
Yes. On that note, we'll be leaving you. For now, anyway. There's going to be a live stream going up, or like parts of the live stream that live stream 11, I believe, going up on the YouTube channel. There'll be part 2 today alongside this. So yeah, you'll have more content. I'm sure you'll love that.
and on that note, kill your
yeah.
friends, do drugs.
Yeah. Shoot your teacher in the face. Goodbye, gamers.
Bye.